Hi, this is Dr. Ernest again from Dr. Mura Health. Now, talking about refined food. Now, often what is often referred to as starch, they try to say all food has starch. So whatever food that has starch, don't touch it because it's dangerous and it's so sickening, because this is mainly what is often, the advice that is often given even in our hospitals. But that is not true. When you talk about the whole grain, now, when you talk about the whole grain, this is the whole picture, and that's why we recommend whole food plant-based diet. This is the grain. So what we have here, this is the outer layer, which is the bran. This is the outer layer here. Now, this is very, very important. This one, it is the outer layer of the whole grain. It protects the whole grain. It has it provides some nutrients, but more importantly, among other things, it has the fiber. Now, the fiber is a key, especially in plant-based diet, because basically the fiber is going to help you, how much glucose is going to be released into the bloodstream. It's going to help in your microbiome, when basically in your intestine, feeding the good bacteria, starving the bad bacteria, and that's what you want. So we have the bran, and then we have endosperm. Now, endosperm here, this is basically the white, so to speak, of the grain, if it is a rice or if it is the wheat, that is the white part of it. Now, it has mainly it has a starch, okay, so called a starch. The starch is a type of carbohydrate, of course, which is many chain of carbohydrates. It has a little bit, of course, of protein. Still have some minerals and vitamins, but basically that's what it is. Now, what is the key here is the germ. Now, the germ is like the heart of the grain, just like your heart. It's so small, but it is the key of the whole body. So is the germ. This is the powerhouse, the nutrients storehouse. It has essential fatty acids, it's a vitamins, it's a minerals, it is a phytochemicals. Now, when you have the whole grain picture, you get the whole picture, you get everything together, and the body is going to assimilate, absorb the food appropriately as it is meant to be. But now, when we start removing things, and this is what the food industry does, removing the fiber, the bran, and removing the germ, what remains is the endosperm, which is as the white. And why do they do that? Number one, the germ, which is the powerhouse, house of energy, basically for the grain. Often, if they could include it, the food is gonna go bad so quickly. And remember, they wanna put that flour, they wanna put that rice on the shelf for a long period of time, because they don't know when you're gonna go to buy it. So they remove that. Now, by removing that, of course, you remove all the nutrients, the vitamins, minerals. They also remove the fibers. Okay. Now, by removing the germ and the fiber, 70 to 90% of vitamins, minerals, some phytochemicals, all these are being removed. Not only that, vitamins and minerals, and you have 95% of phytochemicals that are removed. Now, what they do, especially in certain grains like flour, even some rice, they end up adding some four vitamins or some vitamins. They add some. They're going to add like thiamine, especially the B vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, folic acid. They also may add some iron. But what they don't add, which was part of the whole package that is now removed, was some vitamin B6. They don't add, selenium, magnesium, zinc, potassium, boron, and of course the fibers that are completely removed. There's no phytochemicals. Now, when you eat that food, it is totally deprived of key nutrients. So I just wanted to highlight this, that we don't just say starch is just starch. No. When starch is eaten as whole as God made it to be, that food is nutrient dense, and that is how it's supposed to be eaten. But when you started taking things out, removing certain parts, then you're creating something very, very dangerous. By the way, this endosperm, not only that is just a pure white, is pure starch, or with some small protein and minerals, they add some chemicals to be able to whiten it even further. That's why when you see this very pure white, there are some chemicals that are even more detrimental to your body. Anyway, I just want to highlight this and show you that food as a whole, it comes as a package, and the body needs that, because each part of this whole grain is going to be taken by the body, and the body is going to use it to better your health for better. Thank you so much for watching.